Cajun Wise Guy here from the
Impressive.
week of Mardi Gras, taking a break off from the crew, from the parades, the torrential downpouring we've got recently. To broadcast tonight's match, Chaos versus WW. I think this match tonight is going to be the favorite. I'm looking at it as WW. You know, looking at Flowers, looking at CST, Orion. I recognize both. All three of those guys are going to be very strong players. Chaos have played with those guys. Really like them. McCool is going to be the strong one on their side. So I think if Chaos can separate up WW, they can steal some rounds here. I don't think we're going to be seeing a pack. I don't think we're going to be seeing evidence where, you know, where it's just running over the other team. Chaos has a good chance here to be stealing some rounds, making it real interesting. So could come down to map pick. And I think with 4 set the helm of our camera, as always, we appreciate that.
Revenge. 2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
That means that we are good to go. Alright, we're just waiting for Chaos to kind of ready up here.
Prepare your team.
So it looks like first map's deep inside. Second map, campgrounds.
Round
Third map,
begins in
eviscerated.
3, 2, 1.
Start
Like
off with
deep
McCool
inside.
here.
Yeah, I'm following CST. A lot of action right now at predictably, the quad area. Always favorites of this map on which teams kind of align themselves at. So
Blue wins the round. Accuracy.
able to walk away with only 1 loss, Orion.
Round
So
begins in 3, 2, 1.
I think Chaos is going to have to. They know they're in for a fight here, so they're gonna. They can't be running up and trying to outpower this team. They're going to have to use some finesse, and deep inside is the map to do it. You can kind of play your game. Down to 2-on-2 right now. Both Chaos players going down almost immediately at the same time.
Round begins in 3, 2,
Looking
1.
at the stats here for Chaos, yes. As predicted, McCool is leading. MDO tries to go airborne at quad. Always a dangerous, big gamble there due to so much LG action that if you go airborne around the quad area, you're almost immediately going to shed 200 health for that little favorite.
Blue wins the round. Round begins.
Starting off on this
3,
round off of Elzo
2,
Harry. He's gonna stay
1.
quad with some of his
Fight.
teammates.
Chaos, realizing that they can't overpower them at quad, pulls back to red armor. I mean, this is smart. This is what I like to see. Teams trying different tactics, trying to move things more into their, their performance. Trying to separate out the other team where use those choke points and transitions. Now, right now, Chaos in transition to quad. So this is what they need to do. It is a lot of plus back, but if they can whittle away and get some damage on it, they can get this down to a 3-on-3. And that's what they're doing. They're kind of keeping even here right now. 1-on-3 with Chaos with McCool, the final player, but he's stacked at 156 health, whereas all of the dub players are down to their last 10 or 20 health. So McCool can do this. 86 health for him, 31 for Ryan, 38 for El Zoeri. Cool. Sneaking around, one-on-one. We could have Chaos first round here. Heavy advantage for Cool. Strong player against strong player, but both are railable, and I think that's the thing that McCool has to watch out for. He's got 22 seconds. I think he knows he has a slight advantage, but
Wow.
They
WWE
do,
pulling
yeah.
the clutch, man.
those right. That was such a clutch. And you know McCool's just going, I just didn't need to chase him. I had the health advantage. That was a one round. I gave it away. Chaos. Back to the red armor, which was their best successful so far. Following El Zoeri. They're trying to power their way into it right now. But Chaos in transition to the quad area. All set up. All four are up. Both teams are at full strength here. No players really taking a hard hit. It's just a lot of transitions.
Looks like we're gonna get a bunch of spam.
Yeah, McCool got caught looking. That's the thing. When you're dealing with a lot of spam, it comes down to patience. You know, you don't need to be looking. But right now, advantage Chaos. Flowers, the only one left, but he's got 136 health. That's a lot to take off. But Ponies is walking around with 168. Dank Jr., his sidekick, with 9 health. Right now, they have the two-player advantage. There's no need to chase them. You can just stay put.
Red wins the round.
There you go. That's how you grind out those wins. I think Chaos has kind of stumbled on a little bit of a formula here. They're transitioning a little better than Dub Dub. So they set up at red armor, they wait for the aggression, and they take advantage of it in the transition. Try to come around the quad, and
Looks like Chaos gonna get caught playing in the back.
yeah, he did. I mean, it's the right idea. He had two players down there. He did an ambush. He went past the point though, and I think that it's hard to know that when you're in the moment. But had he kind of stayed there and just pounded shots into the back of him, he would have caught a second Dub Dub player right in the back. So right at the quad.
WWE working good together.
Oh,
Looks like
good
they're
shot
caught
by
off guard
MDO.
there, though.
Excellent.
Yeah, MDO pulls off 2 clutch, but does he know Orion's health? 81. Orion, 67 MDO. Those are the moments where, yeah, you got a 2-minute round. It's going to be coming up here pretty quick. The old that's the experience right here. Ryan just tapping MDO with the shotgun. How much health do you got? It wasn't meant to kill. It was meant to find out how much health you had. With the rocket launcher, MDO didn't really walk away with any information on that. He still doesn't know how much health Orion has.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because Orion had did an exploratory shotgun, find out what the health was.
Round
They knew he could walk around with the
in
rail.
3, 2, 1.
Dank Jr.'s gonna get caught up outside quad. Got any teammates to help him.
Ooh, Cool gets great rocket shots.
Blue wins the round. Accuracy.
Just too easy
Look at-
for WW.
Yeah, they can't. Chaos knows that. Look, you can't just go to
Round
quad and try and
begins
straight
in
up these guys.
3,
You know,
2,
McCool can,
1.
Dank can,
Fight.
but they're at 2.7 damage. If you look at ponies, 1.3. That's just too much. If you look across the board, Orion is at 3.4, and El Zoeri is 2.7. Matches up real well with Dank and McCool. But once you get down to the support cast, Flowers and Celti are, you know, they're basically right in there, 2.5 and 2.2K. So the bench is massively outscoring Chaos right now, and that's the difference.
Two versus three. I'm sorry, situation going on.
2 rails. Impressive.
Got caught looking, 2-on-2. But Dank is fully tanked. 200, 100. Ryan, real strong. 173,
Yeah,
46.
both WW's
So is
healthy.
Yeah. I'm afraid the ball is in Chaos Court. They're going to need to play aggressive, which is not their strong suit this whole match. They've always been sitting back and letting WW come to them, WW come to them. So I think they're going to try and wait the clock out because they think 200. You're looking at 260. Yeah, you're looking at over 300 health. It's a gamble. And we already know all the cards. Coming down to the last few seconds of this round.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna let it go to a draw for HP win.
Blue wins the round.
260 to 335. Yep.
Dank Jr. probably
Round
telling his team, I'm
begins
full,
in 3,
not knowing the
Right.
health of the WW
1.
players.
Fight.
Yeah, and it's that. I mean, that's a gamble. I'm not saying it's even a bad gamble, but you know, if you're down 1-7 and you got a couple of guys that are real strong, yeah, I think it's good. It's a good gamble. It just didn't pay off this time.
Orion's gonna throw a lot of nade spam. See if he can push him back. Oh, I'm gonna get kicked here.
Uh-oh.
Join back up real quick.
All right, 2-on-3. Chaos down to Dank and Ponies. Down to
Blue
just Dank.
wins the round.
Final round. Let's walk through the players here.
Round begins in
McCool,
3,
looking at McCool.
2,
Accuracy's 30%
Fight.
LG, 25% rail. Good journeyman work. Nothing to set the world on fire. Looking at Orion though, 44% LG, 58% rail. Yeah, that's what they call dominating. Looking at El Zoeri, 35% LG, 50% rail. Again, pretty strong stats. You have to get down to Flowers until you get into the more journeyman-ish stats, and then even then they're still pretty strong. 34% LG, 40% rail. Celti, the 32% LG, 25% rail. So pretty strong aim for the winning team. 10-1.
Wow, looks like we're getting some lag out of some Chaos players. Ponies here is going to get up above 100 ping.
MVP for that? Probably got to give it to Orion.
Yeah, I think you would have to.
Yeah, his aim was very dominant throughout. And none of the Chaos players really had an answer for him when he showed up in the room. Generally took two of their players to really kind of take him down. So, but I guess we're going to be moving on to one size fits it all map. DM6 campgrounds.
Good old classic
TDM,
campground.
Clan Arena.
By the way, for the viewers, this is the week 3 matchup. You can check the bracket. You can see the previous matches. Check the forums for upcoming matches and the events. And also, just for any Planet on news, if you guys have any comments or anything you don't like about us, if you don't like my voice, go let me know in the forum.
And for all of our 8 listeners tonight, thank you. Tuning in. Next week we start the new map pool, right?
Yeah, absolutely, we do.
I was surprised. I think I need to go read the website again. I thought I saw campgrounds showing up in there twice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Teams, the maps will definitely be able to be picked twice if it does happen, because of the way we do the random drawing. I mean, it's random. You know, we want to leave all the maps.
Oh, I thought they were removed out of the pool.
No, we'll leave them in there. We'll if they get picked again, so be it. Definitely another one of those out there map pools. You guys can check it out by the website. It's on the front page under the news. Some maps in there like Almost Lost, Hidden Fortress. Even Rail Wars is in there this time.
I know it's not. I'm looking forward to Rail Wars. I think it's for a caster. It's a great map to cast because you can see everything at once.
Oh yeah,
you
absolutely.
can pull up above that. It just when you go third person view on that map when you're casting. Now this is granted. This is a long time ago when the map had a different name, and it was a CTF map. So, but you can draw back, get an overhead view, and it was just it was more of a football field-esque style of play.
2 rails, impressive.
Waiting for teams to be ready up here.
Also noticing the Edge is going to be a map for the second map pool. The
Yes.
Edge, a very classic map.
Vintage, even. Yeah, I think once you go beyond Quake 3 history, you kind of hit the vintage era.
Oh yeah. The Edge is one of those
Prepare your
maps that
team.
everybody should learn, everybody should play. It may not be the top of your list, but it's definitely fun map.
All right, here we go. Starting off with McCool, we're seeing if Chaos, again, the Chaos should have learned their lesson. You can't just go straight up.
1.
So again, they're immediately pulling back to pillars. Now, I did like Chaos. I did like their transition. They are communicating. We do have a new player though. Got Megan in for ponies.
Yeah, it looks like they're communicating very well with each other. They're sticking back, not rushing in. Looks like they got 2-on-2, 2 people on each door, or each entrance way into the pillars.
Both team still, I mean, DM6, and we're a minute into this, and still have 7 or 8 players on the board. DM6, a minute into a clan arena round. Forrest, would you have predicted that?
Absolutely not. If you would have asked me at the beginning of this, I would have said it would have been a bridge pile up.
Right. But I think that's what Chaos has learned their lesson from Deep, which is, sorry, we are not going to put ourselves in your crosshair.
It's very effective right now
wins
with
the round.
Chaos actually taking the first map win.
There you go. Chaos draws first blood.
I should say round win, I'm sorry.
Begins in 3.
Yeah, and now they're like, we aren't gonna let you do that again.
Yeah, they stacked in there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did. But at the same time, you know, Chaos had a real tough time in trying to pull themselves out of there. Down to Dank.
Blue wins the round.
All right, so that's the thing they have to learn is, hey, when they show up on our doorsteps, we gotta leave.
Round begins.
Landlord
in
here's collecting rent, and we gotta head out the back door.
Oh, it looks like we can use some bridge action.
Magnum shooting from the hallway, or I mean the stairwell there, trying to get some rails in.
Impressive.
You know, this is the one thing, if you're journeyman players, and I say that with respect, because I'm a journeyman player, you're not walking in there with overpowering aim. So how do you make up for that? Well, you have to give yourself more opportunities to shoot. That means movement and spread out. And that's what Chaos is doing. You know, yeah, okay, great. I've got a 30% rail, you've got a 50% rail. Well, that means I got to be sneaky and try and get almost twice as many looks at you for my rail. And that's what they're trying to do here. 2-on-1. Elzoari. Dank with 64.
Blue wins the round.
Oh,
Accuracy.
wow.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Elzo's gonna get that right rocket at the right time, man.
Begins in 3, 2, 1.
I think we're going to have a very strong round here. Only one player for ends up going down.
Round
Right, following
begins
Dank.
in 3, 2,
Looks like they're
1.
trying to force the rail here against Orion.
That's a good kill
Not a
there.
bad idea. Yeah, that's a very good kill. I mean,
Definitely got the advantage with WWE having a player down that early in the round. Just looks like WWE's going to work great together here. They work good with their flanks. They don't really leave each other far behind.
Impressive.
WWE, they're playing very cautious. Both players from WWE with low HP right now.
all right, sorry I had to mute my mic. Kind of went into a little bit of a coughing fit there.
Magnum with 57 HP, Elzo Harry with 11, and Bacon with 26.
Blue wins the
Oh.
round.
They still get the kill.
The map knowledge and just sneaking around, you got to give it to him. I mean, This is twice now that they've kind of sucker punched Chaos.
1.
Right now we've got a lot of players all over. Most Chaos is by the rail. Cool, doing his damage from landing 3 very tough rails. Speaking of rails, looking at the Chaos players, with McCool leading with the rail percentage, 56%. 2k of damage, matching up very well with El Zoeri on the other side with 35% LG. So you can see that Chaos is keeping in this with their railing, whereas WW is mostly LG and Rockets exploiting that superior shaft aim.
Impressive. Excellent.
Right now, El Zoeri single-handedly taking on the Chaos crew.
He's gonna fall down.
There we go.
Another point on the board for Chaos.
Yeah, if they can chip away at this.
In 3, 2.
They can really come in. They can come with some good points coming out of this tonight. Right now, Chaos all over pillars. I was following kind of Dank Jr. down below there.
They're doing a good job.
They are. They're doing a pretty good job. Enough of a good job, you may notice that WW isn't exactly flying in to greet them. And you've seen enough matches that if the other team feels that they can overpower you, they're going to overpower you.
Oh, absolutely.
So they've been stung enough on this map. They've lost a couple of rounds already. That, and they're almost, you know, they're every round. Chaos is on the verge of taking it. You know, there's 2 rounds now where they kind of got sucker punched, but that could have gone Chaos's way. We could be looking at a 3-3, you know, I mean, or a 3-4 instead of a 2-5. We got to disconnect. Might have to do a pause.
We'll see if we can give him enough time to either get a guy in. Oh, here we go. We got a guy coming in. He looks like he'll make it before the round's even over.
Diddy coming in.
Round begins.
It looks like they're going to get a guy in perfectly before the round starts.
1.
Yeah.
We'll see if he can kind of pick up where Flowers left off.
Ooh, El Zoeri doing a great rocket job. A lot of the Chaos players were at the top of the rocket launcher, top of the pad, and El Zoeri took advantage of that by lobbing up a couple of rockets and almost getting a 3-for-1.
Impressive.
Ooh, good rail kill from Orion there in pillars.
Wins the
And he gets a shotgun kill to finish the round. Looks like 350 here. He didn't do too bad on his first round, doing 369 damage.
1.
Yeah, that's okay for a new player. Yeah, obviously 369. That's a huge impact. I mean, you took out a whole player and then some. 50 down though. 4-on-3 advantage Chaos. And they Can they force them, you know, Dub into making some mistakes? You know, and then that's where, you know, Dank Jr.'s, he's being aggressive up there. Ooh, nice.
I think they do good when they play aggressive instead of playing back. I'm not saying it's a bad move because I can see the points difference here and the dominance between WW. But I think Chaos should probably go 2-2, you know, pair up a person and move together.
Right. But look, when you bring up the scoreboard, here's what you want to look at. Look at the damages for the first player, 3 players in either team. Now, Fiddy's kind of coming in, he throws it off. 3.3 versus 3.8, 3.1 versus 3.4, 2.2 versus 2.5. They're not being dominated. It's coming down to the last player a lot of times.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Chaos picking up themselves another round.
Impressive.
Magnum trying to
Revenge.
hold it in there. McCool's the last one left. Cool trapped at stairs, under bridge. Usually a death spot. The graveyard that
Round
BM6
begins
players go to
in
die.
3, 2, 1.
Chaos settling back to their normal pillars. Whoa, Dank got annihilated mid-air.
Blue wins the round.
Tell you what, Dub is on a roll here the last few rounds.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
One more chance. Chaos predominantly spreading out, being aggressive towards bridge, transitioning. 2 on 4 though.
2 rails. Impressive. Accuracy.
There we go, 3-10. But the score was a lot closer than this indicates. Damage-wise, I'd say Chaos was 90%, 85%. You know, so the score's a little lopsided, but they were there. A couple of these rounds, I could have seen that this could easily been a 10-5, maybe a 10-6. Had a few things gone Chaos's way in a few of those rounds.
Oh yeah, I'd say the same. So the third map of the matchup, Eviscerated.
Eviscerated, I like this.
I do too. I like this map a lot, and we've been kind of seeing it a lot since the beginning of the league. A lot of teams picking it. We see a lot of battles going on between stairs and bridge here. Looks like WW is going to get their player out and see if they can get somebody in.
All right, so waiting for WW to either get his name corrected or bring in a 4th player. You know, and this is a nuance. It's a rule, all right? First time you guys, you know, people complain, hey, we didn't have rules, wasn't strong enough. Now we got rules. That means rules got to be enforced. One of those things that we got to enforce is the name that you sign up for is the name you got to use in the tournaments.
Absolutely.
So we have consistency. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Here we go. It looks like Twitchy's gonna come in.
All right.
Also, for the viewers, we do have some other matches going on. I believe we have one that should have just started or is recently about to start. AI versus Miko. Accelerated Impulse versus Mexican Connection. I believe Trixie's going to be streaming that. You can get her Twitch link from the website on the homepage. Also, I think after this one, we have another match coming up. Yeah, it looks like we got With Marginal Talent versus Forsaken 4S versus W/.
Gonna look forward to that one.
Yeah, absolutely. That game's gonna be real good. That's gonna be a tightly skilled game. Definitely make sure that you guys check that one out next. I think I'm gonna be going over there after this one to start the stream.
I will be tagging along. So you can stay right on this channel.
Impressive.
Get good commentary, good camera action.
Yep. Just stay right on it. It'll shut down just momentarily just to change the name of the stream and then come right back up.
A little longer than usual pause here in between readying up here. Not very many players are ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like their newest guy's already F3'd, so he's warm.
Right. You know, going through this, some of the things you're going to look for. Well, if both teams go to the stair side, you know, for you, Force, I don't know if you've tried this, go third person, and just kind of put your camera view kind of where the flags are hanging, right above there, and you're kind of looking at the stairway, and kind of capturing the whole action. But you're going to be looking for weapon selection. If you're on the stairs, top looking down, you want to be LG. You want to be instant hit. If you're on the bottom part of the platform or you're shooting into the floor area, you know, you want to be using the rocket launchers. Now I get it. This is playing the odds, situational, but most of the time this is what you want to have. If you're on the stairs trying to shoot down onto the stairs with a rocket launcher, that's just a higher degree shot. It's more difficult to do. You got to almost hit a direct. Guy's going to dodge you. Rocket's going to fly past, not do anything. So another key thing is if you're on the stairs, you're guarding the top, you get distracted, you're looking down the stairs, guy comes from central, comes right in behind you, pegs you in the back. So that's another thing you want to be watching for. Central strategy, where the team piles all the way in to the top central area, and from here it's kind of, well, you know, how accurate is your rocket shots? You know, are you going to stay up top to help your team? If you fall down, maybe you got a target down there, maybe you don't. But if you rocket jump back up into that mess,
oh no,
it's a big risk.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're beginning of the third map of the match.
We got stairs action.
A lot of stairs. I'm gonna follow Dank Jr. here.
A lot of LG at the bottom there.
Del Jr.'s gonna pull off. He's gonna leave his team.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
You know, and this is something that Chaos doesn't do well against this team.
Blue
Straight
wins
up
the round.
trying to out LG an LG heavy team.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, McCool's LG was great.
begins
I mean,
in
63%. Can't get much better than that. But you got to have
1.
support there.
Fight.
22%. Gonna get it done.
Blue wins the round.
WW getting 2 rounds there, quick.
Yeah. Real quick.
Round begins.
Chaos going central top. You know, it's so critical that if you're facing a team like this, and you have a rocket launcher out, you have got to make sure that that first shot connects, because that cycle time is going to hurt you. So you better get your 100 points of damage in while you can. And I've seen this a couple of times. They break out the rocket launcher, they think they're going to be shooting something, first shot misses, second shot misses, and half your team is dead.
Round begins.
You know, Force, what do you think?
3,
I mean, if you're,
2,
do you go
1.
all in with the rockets, or do you kind of stay with the more instant hit weapon, even though knowing that it's probably going to do a little less damage? Sure thing, or kind of gamble for the big payoff?
No, I would definitely go sure thing here, especially seeing as how each round win matters in this league. Definitely stay grouped up, keep a rocket out. Either wait for them to come or I'll charge in at the same time. Definitely stay together though. I mean, first time somebody splits away from the other, it's just gonna be bad.
Chaos could pick up their first round here.
Wins the round.
Looks like they get it.
Another point on the board. Again, these points add up. They don't seem like a lot when you're playing teams that
2, 1.
outclass you, and I hate to use that word, but it is what it is. Again, you're not competing against that team. You're competing against the other tiered teams that are in your class that play against this team.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so Chaos isn't so much trying to beat
Blue wins the round.
WW. They're trying to when Cobalt Kick when I play, they're trying to beat us when we play them.
3, 2,
That's really what they're competing against.
Yeah, come, you know, week 11 or week 9, these points are all going to start stacking up. They'll all start mattering. People will start looking at each team, seeing where they probably could have done better, or, you know, even how to predict how to play the last couple matches. Your points could definitely determine all of that.
Dank walking around, but he's fully healthy. 200, 100.
Twitchy's going to get a good rail off of him. Just going to hit him and it looks like a foot.
So...
Oh, there we go.
Accuracy.
There.
Accuracy.
Solid play from Dank. You know, I noticed one thing that Dank isn't doing is he's not rushing into fights. He's you know, actively kind of staying on the sidelines.
Good rocket from the cool there. Catching Orion just right at the right time.
But we're down to a one-on-one again, which is exactly what Chaos wants to do. You know, if you get it down here, 72 health versus 93, that's the best you can ask for. You know, you're not trying to, take over the world here with a 1-on-4. You know you're not gonna win that.
Oh, both of them missing their rail.
We could see a 3v4. Dare I say it? We would have ourselves a match. DM6 recap for those kind of joining late. WW took deep inside first. I believe Chaos was able to pull off, was it 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 2 rounds from deep.
So.
Then it went to DM6, and not a good map for Chaos. They did get a couple of rounds. It was 10-2, I believe, but the damage output, when you look at the damages, just straight damages, you know, Chaos was 85 to 90% of WW. Just that when it came down to the one-on-ones, the better experience played off for WW. and they were just able to pick up those rounds. So now that we're seeing a 3-4 here,
1.
they're just playing. Chaos is just playing a little slower. It doesn't seem like they're trying to rush stuff as much. So.
Cool does a good job getting away right there.
Yes.
Looks like he might have just thrown himself back into it, but we'll see here.
Yes.
Oh man, those rockets barely missing. It's perfect rockets. It just didn't hit.
Yeah.
Round begins in.
You know, if we can have Magnum, if Magnum can step up, I mean, we're not talking a lot. We're saying if he can do 30 or 40 more points of damage per round, that's how close it is for Chaos really kind of swinging this. Now, not this round.
Accuracy.
So Chaos has got to get back to their mojo. They found a little magic there. They got to rediscover it.
Begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Also, for all the viewers, Trixie is streaming the other match, the AI versus MECO. You can find her Twitch channel on our website. If not, we'd love it for you guys to stick around with us. We're going to move from this match and go to the next one, which is W/ versus 4S, marginal talent versus Forsaken. We will be switching straight over to that after this.
Red wins the round.
4-6. Chaos pulling another one.
Round begins.
What can I say? I like to root for the underdog.
2, 1.
Nothing wrong with rooting for the underdog.
Ooh.
WW starting to pull away a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Chaos does a little bit better job coordination, moving, transition, you know, focusing on a player.
Frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
You definitely know that they're talking.
Red wins the round. Accuracy.
5-7. You know, watching the first two maps, I wouldn't. What do you think, Forrest? We would be looking at a 5-7 game.
No, I was about to say the same thing. No, I definitely wouldn't have thought this would be in the future. Definitely. The way Chaos played the last two matches, it just seemed like this map would have been a blowaway also.
Cool, spamming up there.
Impressive.
3-on-3, but unfortunately big gun right now. 2-on-3, 2-on-2.
Ooh, Elzo Harry's gonna get caught by both of them.
2-on-1. And they're healthy. 117, 134.
Red wins the round.
6-7.
All right, here we go. Chaos making it a game.
Round begins.
Very good game.
3, 2, 1.
You know, big player for Chaos. McCool still leads 4.8K. Dank right behind him 4.4. MDO solid 3.4 health. Magnum in there with 1.9K. He's there when he needs to be. 3-1. Advantage Chaos. Magnum.
What's going on with WWE?
What's going on here, Force? What is happening? What is happening to Dub Dub? Has fatigue set in?
3,
Are they,
2,
you know?
1.
I know right now it is time to tell your team, hey guys, let's focus, let's play together, let's finish this. MDO trying to escape. You should have stayed in there just a little bit longer, threw some spam rockets or something. But, you know, it is what it is.
Blue wins the
WWE gonna get the win.
round.
Those tuning into this channel,
3,
thinking they weren't going to be getting a good match, but this is a highlight of tonight.
Bacon gonna get some good rockets at the start of that round. He's just been in the perfect position this entire round right here. He doesn't. I haven't seen really anybody actually aiming at him and shooting other than him running into spam.
Blue wins the
Yeah, he set himself up right for that round.
Right. 7-9. Can Chaos pull it out with another round?
3,
Keep it alive.
2, 1. Fight.
Bacon, once again, he's going to do a good job playing that bridge. Going to give good support for his team.
Stay in the fight, Magnum. Two on one. Magnum 60, MDO 151. Bacon fully stacked 180. It's going to be a tough fight. 155. They were able to get in rail into him.
All right, so Chaos needs to be patient here. They have the advantage.
They do. They have the advantage. You know, if anything, right now we've got Bacon outside the stairs. They can chip away at him, even with shotguns. You don't have to try and down him in one fell swoop. Even as it gets, 130 versus 132.
Making a lot of noise.
Impressive.
Oh, wow, they both get a rail off of each other.
Blue.
All right,
wins.
looks like WWE's going to take the match. Actually, that's all 3 maps.
10-7, but excellent showing from Chaos here. Excellent showing.
All right, guys, just to remind the viewers that we're going to switch over from here and we're going to go to the 4S versus with marginal talent match. Just give us a few minutes. We'll get that set up. The stream's going to die just so we can change the name for the next match. Thank you, guys, and hope you enjoyed the Chaos versus WWE matchup.
Alrighty.